Hey guys, welcome back. Today I thought I'd do a little get ready with me before I headed off to work. And today I'm going to show you guys like a quick out the door makeup look for fall, like a more fall toned makeup look. So first I'm just going to go ahead and moisturize and put my sunscreen on. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that off camera. And for my moisturizer, I'm just using my First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair face moisturizer, and then for my sunscreen I'm just using my Biore UV Aqua Rich Watery Essence in SPF 50+. So I'll have those two products linked below for you guys. Next I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyelids, and I'm just going to use my Catrice eyeshadow primer. So I'm just going to put that all over my lids. And even though the look today is going to be more of like a lighter eye look, the product that I'm going to use on my eyelids, it tends to have fallout. So I find that it is best if I just do my foundation after I do my eyeshadow. So, and I'm just blending out that primer. Then for my crease shade, I'm actually going to use this transition color in my Wet n Wild Rosé in the Air palette. So I'm just going to blend that. Let me see. I'm going to clean this brush off real quick because I had used it yesterday. And I'm just cleaning that off with my Vera Mona Color Switch. It's just like a dry brush cleaner. And I'm just using my Morphe M433 brush. And I'm just going to blend that in my crease. I'm not going to zoom in really close today just because I am in a rush. And also this isn't a very like skilled, I feel like I said that weird. This isn't a very skilled like look. It doesn't take, you know, there's not a lot of technique with this. So just blend in that shade in my crease. And just gonna blend that over here. I'm just using like windshield wiper motions and little circular motions to blend. And then I'm just slowly building that up to the intensity. I just went in with like a second layer of that transition color. Okay, and then for my brow bone highlight, I'm going to be using the cream shade in this palette. And I'm just applying that with my e.l.f. defining eye brush. Yeah, it's like the time just like got away from me this morning. I feel like the past 2 mornings, time has just gotten away from me. Like this morning when I first got up, you know, I fixed some breakfast, some oatmeal, and my coffee. And then I started to like get some videos ready for the rest of this week. And then before I knew it, it was like time for me to start like getting ready and filming. And then I'm going to use a little bit of my bronzer today in my crease. And this is just the Believe Beauty Bronzer in Hawaiian Glow. And I'm just using that same blending brush, the Morphe M433. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like some mornings it feels like you have a lot of time. And then other mornings it just feels like you're super rushed. And today was one of the super rushed mornings for me. Okay. Then for the lid, I'm going to use this as like a primer for this product. This other product that I'm going to be using is from ColourPop, and it's one of the loose pigments. And this is in Elson, I think is how you pronounce it. I don't know if you can see the name there, but it's such a beautiful color. I wore this on my eyes yesterday. So first I'm going in with this Believe Beauty Cream to Powder eyeshadow, and this is in the color Vintage. And I'm just going to put that all over my eyelid. And I'm just using my Profusion brush that came like in one of my Profusion palettes. I'm just using the shader brush side. Okay, and then before I do the other eye, I'm going to go ahead and use this loose pigment from ColourPop, and I'm just going to flip the brush over, and I'm just packing that loose pigment on this brush. And this product will have some fallout, so that's why I recommend doing this part first. And then I'm just gonna pat that color all over my eyelid. Like, it's such a gorgeous shimmery color. Like, it has all kinds of like little glitters in it. If you were really worried about fallout, you could also use like a glitter glue. But I find that once I put it on, at least yesterday, I don't think I got any more fallout on my face. It's just the initial like putting it on. And then I'm just gonna go back with my blending brush. I didn't add anything to this brush, but I'm just blending around the edges. And then I'm just gonna do that exact same thing to the other side. Now, it probably would have made a lot more sense for me to do my skincare after this step, so I didn't really think about that. But yeah, you probably just wanna do your eyes first and then do your skincare, because now I'm just going in with a makeup remover wipe to help to remove any of that glitter fallout that I had from that ColourPop pigment. Okay, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more moisturizer since I wiped it off with that makeup remover wipe. But I just love that shadow, that loose pigment, because it just creates such a pretty eye look, and it really doesn't take a lot of time to do this makeup look. Just really simple and easy, but yet it's really pretty. For my primer, I'm just using my First Aid Beauty Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. And this is just gonna give my skin a little bit of a luminous glow and just help my foundation to go on a little bit more smooth and just keep my skin hydrated. It's one of my favorite primers to use in the fall and winter because it is so moisturizing and it feels really nice on the skin. I love the way it smells. It smells like coconuts. Okay, and for my foundation, I'm going to change it up today. I'm going to use this foundation. It's been a minute since I've used this. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear. And I'm just going to mix 420 and 400 together. So I'm just going to do like a pump of each. And this foundation is a more like light, like kind of just like a more lightweight foundation, light to medium coverage. And I don't know, I mean, it wears for a long time on me, like it'll wear all day long. It's just more of a lighter coverage foundation. So on days when I don't want to wear like a full coverage foundation, this is usually what I reach for. Got like a hair. And I'm just blending that out with my Wet n Wild, my Damp and Wet n Wild makeup sponge. For my concealer, I'm just using my Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Concealer, which I think Maybelline has discontinued this, but I had bought this literally right before they had, like, cause they discontinued the Better Skin, but they kind of like came out with a new Superstay concealer. So it was right before they came out with that new one was when I bought this tube. And I'm kind of sad that they discontinued this concealer because this is one of my very favorite drugstore concealers. I like the shade on it. I like the wear on it. It doesn't settle into fine lines. It doesn't crease. And it just has really good, like, it's not a super full coverage concealer. It's just like a good medium coverage. I don't know. It was one of my faves. So I'm sad that they're getting rid of, or that they got rid of this. Then I'm just setting everything with my L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder. And I'm just using my e.l.f. powder brush. And I'm just using some of my Becca Under Eye Brightening Setting Powder to set my under eye concealer. I went ahead and did my brows off camera, so I will link the products that I use down below. It's just the same stuff I always use. And then I'm just going to use this Believe Beauty bronzer. And I'm using my Morphe M530 brush, and first I'm just gonna kind of bronze and contour just on my cheekbones. Not really on my cheekbones, but like in the hollows of my cheeks is what I mean. And this is just such a pretty matte bronzer. You guys know how much I love this. I've been raving about it like for the past 4 months, I think. And then I'm going to take a little bit more of this and put some up here on my hairline. And then I'm going to take some more and just kind of bronze up my jawline and my neck. And hopefully this video isn't getting too bright because the sun's starting to come up now. And usually I put like a blanket over that window just so like the lighting doesn't really change, you know, when I'm filming. Plus, like when the sun comes up and it's like in the afternoon, it gets really bright in here. So hopefully it's looking okay. And then I'm gonna come back, whoops. And then I like dug my fingernails into this eyeshadow palette. And then I'm gonna come back to this and finish up my eyes. So I'm just gonna get some more of this color on my Sigma Pencil E30. And I'm just gonna smudge some of that on my lower lash line. This is kind of optional, but for me, I just find that it helps to just complete the look. And it doesn't really take that much longer to smudge a color on the lower lash line. And then I'm going to take a little bit more of the highlight shade. Can you guys tell that I like that color in this palette? And I'm just going to pop that in the inner corner, and then just to kind of help lighten that up a little bit. I guess I'll go ahead and do my lip color so I can figure out what blush and highlight I want to wear today. And I think I'm going to do more of just like a nude. And I put a lip conditioner on while I was doing my brows off camera. And I was just using the Fresh Sugar Lemon Hydrating Lip Balm. Today I decided I'm going to wear this Maybelline Color Sensational lipstick in Touchable Taupe. It's just one of my very favorite fall nudes, and it's pretty neutral, so I feel like I could wear whatever blush color I want. I've really been getting into this blush color recently, the Wet n Wild Mellow Wine. I really like this. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit of that on my cheeks. It's just such a pretty fall blush. And then I think I'm going to use this Wet n Wild highlight in Bloom Time. I used this yesterday and I just love the way it looked, like the way it paired with this color, this loose pigment. So we're just going to use some of this. And I'm just blending that on my cheekbones with my Real Techniques contour brush. Just really buffing it in. And then I'm going to go ahead and mist my face with my makeup setting spray. And I'm just using my Urban Decay All Nighter. And I'm going to make sure and close up my little makeup drawer here on my table, because I always leave that open and it gets stuff all over my products. So I went ahead and curled my lashes up and applied mascara off camera, and I used my all-time favorite mascara, my Maybelline Lash Sensational. So I hope that you guys did enjoy this quick out the door makeup tutorial, fall edition, like using more fall time colors. If you guys did enjoy this, please give this video a thumbs up so I know to do more tutorials like this. Leave your makeup tutorial requests down below in the comments, and I hope that you guys have an awesome day today. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new or if you haven't subscribed yet, please be sure to subscribe. Make sure you click the bell to turn on your notifications so you will know as soon as I post a new video. But like I said, I hope that you guys have a great day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.